Hi, welcome to my channel where I pay attention to embedded systems like ESP32, Arduino, 3 different boards that I have, and Raspberry Pi, as well as fischertechnik, of which you see here an example, and in combination with robotics. If you're new to my channel, please do subscribe via the thumbnail in the bottom right corner, and if you've come back, welcome back. I have already mentioned that I'm doing robotics with fischertechnik, and I've done also robotics with, or mechatronics rather, with the Arduino. Can I do it the same way with this Raspberry Pi, which is a Model 1B Plus? Well, robotics depends on it. In my opinion, a robot is moving around without being attached to cords, which means no network cable. And if I put this like this for now, also no serial cable and no HDMI cable, which leads to a monitor. Also this third cable right here for power. Now that is not the most complicated thing, because I am charging a USB battery now. Communication could be via this Bluetooth dongle. Will it work? That remains to be seen, because I want to attach it to this breadboard, and then this breadboard will have to be supported by a frame which I will make from fischertechnik, and then some motors. But will it run anyway? That remains to be seen. So also with this camera, which is the Raspberry Pi camera, and yes, of course, the Raspberry Pi runs Raspbian Linux or Raspberry Pi OS. So with all those things, let me first start the Raspberry Pi and see if I can get things working. For instance, this one. So for the software, let's go to screencast and see whatever I can make of it. Okay, so now I am connected via, well, the same way actually, but via a webcam, or more specifically a fischertechnik USB camera, to the laptop, not connected to the Raspberry Pi. Connected in 2 ways to the Raspberry Pi, or 3 ways actually, because this is Minicom serial with this cable, SSH through this cable, and through the same cable I'm connected to VNC. So let me start a terminal on here, and first thing to do is a video stream. And of course you can't see the video stream on here, because that's not supposed to happen, but there's another way to do it. VLC, then network stream, and this should be 212, play. Yeah, that's a typing mistake. This is 8, and this is supposed to work. Yes, okay, so as you can see, it doesn't really show the Raspberry Pi, although now it kind of does. I have to be a bit careful because of a flat cable connected. So now you can see something with a delay, but you can see something anyway. Going back here. So that's one thing. The other thing is, how about, and yes, of course I have my own, the other camera as well. So a bit small screen for both, but anyway, you know that the camera on the USB on the Raspberry Pi is working. Question is, if I now insert this dongle, will it work? Because I have here Bluetooth as well. Let me just check that out. So let me try to do both. And then you can see, of course, the difference in timing. So insert it. The light starts to flicker. But the idea is, of course, right here, no Bluetooth adapter found. And that is the turn off. Okay. Let me go to Preferences, Raspberry Pi configuration. Does this even work? Good question. Because as long as this doesn't work, the whole Bluetooth idea of wireless communication is not going anywhere. Oops. A reinsert of the dongle made it work. The point is which one is, what is the name of it, and using the Bluetooth on my laptop I see several things which are mine, but the dongle is not on it. So let me search again. Quite a lot of stuff, including my own company laptop. But which one is actually which? And until I have the name or the address name of my dongle, that's going to be a problem. And here I don't see anything like. Absolutely nothing. So that is going to be a challenge. How do I find out? And a short search on the internet reveals how to do it. Not if config, which is for Ethernet or network stuff, but HCI config, which reveals nicely what the address is. And then of course name is Raspberry Pi. Very convenient since it is a Raspberry Pi. Then search for the number, and then this is a smartphone which is not mine. This is not mine, this is not mine, not mine. In other words, I can't find it. And the point here is, okay, make discoverable. So, I'm going to do it again. And now I do have it. This is it. So, setup. Pair device. Yes. Pin code for authorization. Okay. this is something more than I expected, but I need to pair it. So let me get further than this. Okay, so now something did happen. I am connected. I will put the media player away, and as you can see, the Raspberry Pi has connected. The only thing is though, I could not connect to the Raspberry Pi. I cannot connect, or yeah, I could not connect from the Raspberry Pi, but only to the Raspberry Pi, which means that making both discoverable, I can only send from the laptop a note to the Raspberry Pi, then fill in the pin code which I sent as an info, and hence it got connected. Downside is it is connected as an audio device, not as anything else, just audio. So I am very curious if it's ever going to work, being functional, whatever. How is that going to help me? Probably not at all. Totally not. But this is what my current situation with all things Bluetooth is involved. So yes, this adapter, also shown here. It's a bit vague though. Let me straighten this camera out. Yep, that's a bit better. Yeah. Anyway, that's okay. But how can what is this of use when it's audio only, apparently? I can't tell. What about my other plans? Yes, powering on. By now, my AccuPack, which works on via USB, is completely charged. Although it took almost 5 hours. Is it 5 hours? Not even sure, but quite some time. How long does it take to run it from the battery pack? Not a clue. Didn't try yet. Anyway, something more to test on, to try on, and will I do so now? Well, another problem is, of course, how do I mount it on the breadboard? Can I even get contact with it? Because I read something on internet about using an Android to steer it, but then you should have an app that you can control, which I don't yet have. So but too many questions to answer right now, and I am pretty sure that the video that I'm streaming right now, this one, is such high definition that I cannot expect it to be broadcast on an old type Bluetooth 1.0, I think it is, which might explain why it is only audio and nothing else. That being said, I think that's enough for this time, and next time more hopefully positive things to discover. And for the final part of this video, I have activated the monitor, and as you can see it's totally blank except for this one. As you can see, it says no video input. So yeah, that much for a new attempt to get Raspberry Pi OS on the monitor. Anyway, the Bluetooth is working, although not exactly the way I expected it to work, but things might happen. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Please show support by becoming either a patron or donate via either PayPal or IBAN. All data about that under this video and in the next short shot. This is going to be continued. For now, stay safe, have a nice day, take care, bye.